Hi there. I've just returned from a trip to New York where I spent the weekend visiting close friends who've spent the summer making their own independent film. Panik, Bedlam, and Antone Bonafini have been close friends for a long time, and I'm more than happy to help them promote their movie because they put a lot of effort into it. And don't worry, there is going to be cast iron in this video. My friends have put together an independent film that almost defies description because it's not a horror movie and it's not a thriller. Instead, think of a stage play with costume performers reciting lyrics similar to Shakespeare, and you'll have an idea of what The Trial of Hephaestus is about. It's not Shakespeare, and in fact, it's done in the style of stage theater of ancient Greece. But it's a very interesting and entertaining play, and I'm more than happy to contribute this video to help promote it. I used my mediocre cake baking skills to bake a cake using a Birmingham Stove and Range fish fryer from their Sportsman grill, and that's where the cast iron comes in. So stay tuned.
When baking in cast iron, I like to use a method of preheating the pan in the oven before greasing it to reduce the chance of the cake sticking in the pan. We heat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and while this seems like a high temperature for a cake, this is intentional in order to put a good crust on the outside. This is a basic pound cake recipe, and it's really easy to put together. The result is a very rich cake. In fact, when this cake was premiered at the wrap party, one of the cast members asked, "Where's the preservatives?" A lot of people these days may not be used to the taste of a cake made from scratch. We're using a cast iron skillet as a trivet because the cake pan is very hot. Spread shortening across the surface of the hot pan so it melts and coats the pan. Pour the batter into the pan while it's still hot. And it goes into the oven, where we then turn the temperature down to 350 degrees. The temperature will decrease as the cake bakes. And after 60 minutes, the cake is ready. Let it cool for 20 minutes before flipping it out of the pan. The pan will still be hot, so be sure to use gloves when flipping it.
Ha! Stuck a bit, but not too bad. We'll just cover that with frosting.
Fortunately, this cake is hardly ruined. All we need to do is cover it with a layer of frosting while it's still warm, so the frosting melts and covers the surface. Then, after the cake has cooled off, we add a second layer of frosting. And it's time to decorate it. Now we wait a little while for the frosting to harden, and the cake is ready to serve.
Hi there. We're here at the wrap party for the trial of Hephaestus because what could be better than baking a cake except eating it?
I'm gonna put this. It was because it was basically a wine at the beginning. I forget the guy's name. It starts with a C.
Hi, I'm Reverend Panik Evelyn Bedlam. I directed the movie Trial of Hephaestus. And even though we're missing a few people, Moss O'Neill, Robin Armstrong, and Caden Tomlins, who were busy today, we have a large star-studded panel to sample the Hephaestus's folly cake that Motomac has made us here. So let's chop it up and see how it is.
Why?
That's the one with Jim Carrey, right?
Hi, I'm Nick Serraticatus. I played the Muse Errata, and I also do videos and some other creative shows.
Hi, I'm Mr. Heat66. I play Hephaestus, and I also do YouTube movie reviews on YouTube at Mr. Heat66. That's MrTeej66. Check me out.
I am Antone, aka A.M. Hall, and I played the satyr in the trial of Hephaestus, the narrator character. And I also have an arts and culture podcast called Arts and Oddities with A.M. Hall. You can find me on iTunes at tiny.cc/A.M. Hall, or just Google Arts and Oddities with A.M. Hall for the player of your choice.
Okay, check out any of my projects at panikbedlam.com. That's PANIKBEDLAM.com.
I'm no professional cake decorator, as you can see, but if you've seen the other videos on my YouTube channel, then you'll know this is about par as far as my artistic abilities go. As such, I'm actually quite proud of how this turned out, and after all, the whole point is to have fun, and this was a lot of fun to make. Furthermore, it can even serve as an unofficial epilogue to Panik and Antone's movie. You see, the trial of Hephaestus is something of a romantic comedy about the Greek gods Hephaestus and Aphrodite who are having trouble in the bedroom. To find out what actually happened, well, obviously you'll need to see the movie for yourself, or at least take a look at the trailer, which I'm including a link here if you'd like to click it and see for yourself. However, I ended up giving the cake the name of Hephaestus's folly, as you could say that after the play was finished, well, Hephaestus made an attempt to impress his wife by baking her a cake, and this was the result. He may be the god of smiths and forgery, and he may make Zeus's thunderbolts, but put him in the kitchen and, well, you can see what the results are. But on the other hand, I do hope you are still interested enough to take a look and also to check out Antone's podcast, which is called the Art and Oddities Podcast. Thank you for your time, and thank you for watching.